Can't hear you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to can it and come back. So can and I'll reconnect. Okay. 2 minutes. Come back. Oh, hang on. You can hear me now? Still hear me? I just want to check that you can still hear me. Okay. Right, I'm going to melt. So what that was all about is, this is really weird. I'm in my, still, okay, thank you, Olive. I can see your message coming in. Okay, so how do I get air? So what that was all about is I had the car on to give myself some air. So obviously the phone was still trying to connect through the car, so it wasn't working on my phone. Now I've turned the car off with the air. You guys can hear me, but I'm seriously going to melt. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, it was my Bluetooth. Thanks for that. I slowly worked that out. So let's get through this live without me sweating my off. Okay, so how are we all? The joys of being a mum. Hubby recovering from surgery, mum duties with tennis, people all around me leaving the tennis, they've just wrapped up. But I'm here with you guys. But what the main purpose of being here with you guys is to share with you 3 things. One of them is a brand new feature on Facebook, which I want to share with you. And 2 others, one of them is relatively new. And the other one, I've had 3 questions about it in the last week. So I just wanted to remind you guys of it. So I'm glad StreamYard is working. I can't turn the window. I can't even put the windows down. Don't you love electronic cars? If I turn the car back on, I'm going to lose sound, which means I can't turn the window down. I can't put the window down because that means turning on the car. So we'll just get through this. And again, sorry for the sunnies, but it's just really, really bright here. So what I wanted to share with you, how is everybody? And I've got, this is funny because when I go to scroll through the comments, my finger goes over the camera. Can you see that? So I can't even really scroll your comments. But it's all good. It's all good. So I don't want to open my door, Olive, because there's a car like this far away from me and they're talking. So as soon as this car leaves, I will open the door. But if I open my door is going to go into their door and they look like they're getting ready to leave. So I'll just go like this for a second. Are you getting enjoyment or humor out of my mishaps here? Anyway, okay, they're getting ready to leave. So I'll open the door in a minute. I've actually got the roof open and I can't open the sunroof anymore because then I need to turn the car on. So let's get to the point. Facebook is starting to roll out a new post testing strategy for organic posts. So their door's just about to get on my door. This is so funny from my perspective. So I know some of you are actually in the middle of like snow. Oh, they're leaving. Okay, they're going. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got some air, guys. Okay, we should be good to go now. So Facebook has just brought out a strategy where they're testing posts. So you can, now keep in mind, this is for business pages only. This is for anybody using Creator Studio. Okay, so if who's using Creator Studio, do you know what I mean by Creator Studio? So this is a new feature, so go and check it out. How you'll find this feature is I'll share the steps with you at the moment, but what this is going to enable people to do is kind of like, if any of you have done any Facebook advertising before, it's called split testing. So you're going to be able to essentially split test a video that you've got. And what Facebook will do, well, you can set it up in Creator Studio and have 3 or 4 different versions of your video. And that might only be the title. It might only be the description. It might only be a funny thumbnail. It doesn't matter what it is, but you set it up in Creator Studio, and I'll share with you all the variables in a moment. And Facebook split tests it for you organically to see which one that people resonate with the most. And then after that time frame is up, then it'll automatically put the one that people liked the most on your timeline. So when it's split testing your post, so this is organic, this is not paid. When Facebook split tests your post and they find the right one, that's not going on your news feed for your page. Are you following along? So, but then they do their little test and then they work out which one performs better, and then they will post the one that performs best on your page. Did you follow along with that? So this is really weird. But this is highlighting a couple of things. Video, 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 video every step of the way. Okay, the real emphasis on Facebook video, live video. Secondly, split testing organically. Facebook is getting a lot smarter by allowing you to test things out before you put it out to the audience. Now, this may be a bit advanced for some of you, but you want to store this piece of information, guys. And any of you with a business page, you want to go and see whether you've got this actual feature. So this is, I wrote this down so I remembered. This is how you're going to go and find it. So, and it does need to be done on a computer, guys, not a phone. So go to your Creator Studio. Some of you will still have publishing tools. If you have publishing tools, if that rings true for you, then when you're in publishing tools, you'll find Creator Studio within publishing tools. Okay, so go and look for it there. So Creator Studio, then go. So just write this down if you've got a business page. Creator Studio. Content library is the next heading. And then in content library, you'll find a heading called posts. Normally I'd share my screen with you guys and actually show you what this looks like, because I've got it on, like I've had a look and I've got this feature. But obviously I'm in my car, so sorry, can't do that. But just follow this: Creator Studio, content library, posts, and then post testing is what it's called. It's called post testing. So just go and have a look whether you've got it and just follow the instructions, okay? So you can choose which metric you want to test, and that could be comments, shares, 1-minute video views, reactions, people reached. So how many people it reached, or link clicks. You can test any one of those things, and you can also test it for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, or 24 hours. You get to choose any of that. So do you want to test 1-minute video views, or do you want to test, a time frame, along with that? So you've got a whole lot of options that you can choose and test. And so when you actually do the test, Facebook puts it out there and does its thing. Even for only 30 minutes, you can choose 30 minutes. See what it does. I mean, it might just be interesting to go and play around with. I don't know how it's going to work, guys, because I haven't used it yet. I've only just learnt about this, but it's really intriguing that Facebook would give people this option organically. Any kind of split testing that people have been able to do in the past is all paid. So we are moving in, different times with video and split testing with organic stuff. So very, very interesting. Okay. So you can also, you might set 24 hours to test something, but you can manually end it. Okay. So just go in there and have a look at that feature and just go and play around with it. So I'll just share with you what Facebook says about it. Okay. So what does this do? You'll be able to test out different versions of your video post, then publish the one that performs the best on views or whatever metric you choose, which I read out those metrics a moment ago. If you want to check out more information about this, look into it a little bit further. Just the words that you want to put, I wrote them down. If you go to Google, guys, and put in organic video post testing, that's the words, organic video post testing, and put it in Google. I did this last night, and it's the very first link that comes up from Business News, Facebook Business News. So that's where you'll find some more information about this if you want to go and have a look at it. Okay. So it's rolling out to a lot more people now. Something I say to you guys often: when Facebook brings out a new feature, use it, test it, because they'll give you priority. Okay, that's why I share this kind of stuff with you. Just go and play around with it. You may like it, you may not, up to you, but just to know that it's there and to utilize it. And it may give you insight as to what your audience likes best. It may just be the description. You may pick up a video and it may just be the description that you've got 4 different versions on. See what people like. You might bother to change the thumbnail. But it gives you the opportunity to split test with organic stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So what Facebook has said is that you can test 2 to 4 variations. So you might only test 2 variations. You don't have to test 4. 2 to 4 variations of non-ad video. So this is not paid strategy, to see which one your audience likes the most. During the test, the post will be circulated to your audience, but not posted on your page. But it will be posted on your page when your test ends, and that's automatic. So you don't let it split test and then choose one and post it on your page later. That time frame that I told you can choose, as soon as that time frame is finished, it will automatically post the one that did the best on your page. How cool is that? How cool is that? I just think this is really cool. So that's that one. So go and have a look firstly if you've got it with the instructions that I gave you, and just have a little play around with it. Okay. 2 more things I want to share with you. Facebook is actually getting us ready, and Instagram as well, is getting us ready for online shopping. Now, how they're doing that, and stay with me here, because if you're on a mobile phone, you can test this for yourself. Okay. They're getting us used, they're prepping us for online shopping. Now, what I mean by that is videos where you can minimize the video and you still got your phone where you can navigate to buy something. So even if you don't use it for shopping, geez, the flies are coming in thick and fast now. Even if you don't use it for shopping, this is really cool to watch a video and listen to a video, but go and do other things on your phone. So, you could, who's on a mobile phone right now? You could test this right now. You're watching me on a live video. If you click on the top right-hand corner of the video, it will bring up an upside down arrow. Okay. If you just tap on that upside down arrow, is it not an arrow? Triangle? What do you call it? The thing that looks like that. Okay. So if you're on a phone, you're watching my video, click on the top right-hand corner of my video and you'll see the little arrow. Well, is it an arrow? What do you call it? Yeah, an arrow without the stem. If you click on that, did I just get minimized? Did you just minimize me? So what it enables you to do, you can keep working away on your phone. You can do all sorts of things on your phone. You can go in and out of apps. What I love this for, so this is prepping us for online shopping where you can watch something, but actually go and shop and pay for something while you're watching a video. What I love it for is if I'm watching a training video, you don't have that. So every video, it may be the 3 dots. Maybe click the 3 dots and then you'll see the upside down arrow. So all it does is it minimizes me. So who's done that? Yeah, Matthew, that's right. It allows it to be floating. So you can have me floating on your screen and you can go and do other things. And this is where I utilize this. Not necessarily for online shopping, but this is why it's been created, to enable people to minimize videos and allow your video to float while you go and do other things. I use this a lot currently for watching training videos and writing notes. So what I do is I'll go to my phone and I'll open up the notes section and I'll minimize the video that I'm watching. So if I'm watching a training video from someone else or another guru and they're training on something and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, I might take a few notes regarding that. So then I'll float the video I'll minimize the video, but I'll go to the notes section on my phone and open that up, and I can write notes while I'm listening to the video. I don't need to pause the video, minimize the video, get out of the video, go to my notes, write some notes, go back to the video. You can have the video floating while you're doing other things. So if you didn't know that was there, now you do. So you can go and play around with other things on your phone. You can go and scroll your news feed while you're listening to me. Multitasking, if you know anything about multitasking, it's not so Christine's saying it's a square with a white circle bottom right. So it sounds like some of you have got a different way of doing it. So check out the comments. I'm on an iPhone, so that's the way I do it. Clicking on the top right hand corner, I just tap on the upside down arrow, and then that floats my video. Just check. There will probably be another way to do it depending on the type of phone that you've got. So you might just have to play around with just tapping different areas of your phone to work out how to float your video. Okay, so that's relatively new. The third one I want to share with you is and this is an interesting one, and this is a pretty cool one if you've got a business page. There are pages that you like and that you follow, maybe from your business page, and you may want to interact with other people's business page from your business page and not your personal profile. Oh my God, the flies are thick and fast, guys. Sorry if I'm going like that. I'm just trying to get the flies away from me now that I've got the door open, but at least I can breathe now. So this is interacting from your business page in what we call a pages newsfeed. Do you know what I'm talking about? So it's a news feed just full of content from the pages that you follow, but you can engage as your business page, but it actually gives you the option to change it from your business page to your personal profile. You can toggle between the two. So it came, it went, it's come back, but some people don't know where to find it. So I just want to share that with you with two ways: desktop and your phone. So on your desktop computer with the new version of Facebook, it's just the very second option down when you're in your business page. So not on your normal Facebook profile. You need to be in your business page. So you're looking at your business page on a computer from the not the normal Facebook. It's actually you're in your business page, and it's the second one down. It just says Pages newsfeed. Okay, so just click on Pages newsfeed, and it changes your newsfeed to only show content from the pages that you follow, and then you can interact and go back and forth. There's a little picture at the bottom, your profile picture, with an arrow next to that, and you can actually interact from your business page or your personal profile. Now, on a phone, I want to show you this because people can't find this on a phone. Now, I've got my spare phone with me to show you this. Please keep in mind, again, I am on an iPhone, so this might be a little bit different. Go to your normal Facebook app. So the blue, sorry, I know this is not going to be very easy to see, the blue Facebook app. Okay, then go to the hamburger menu. This is just so not going to work. I'll just guide you through it. So go to the hamburger menu, which is the 3 lines. This is on an iPhone instructions on the bottom right. Oh, you idiot, Helen. This phone doesn't have a... it doesn't have an internet connection out here. It only works at home on the Wi-Fi. Duh. So I can't show you that anyway. So, but I'll remember it. So go to your blue Facebook app on your phone. Then go to the hamburger menu, the 3 lines. Then go and pick up your business page. So pick up your business page from the normal blue Facebook app, not the business page app. Okay, so it's just the normal blue Facebook app. When you are in your business page from the normal blue Facebook app, you following along with me, guys? You are going to see a whole lot of menu options underneath your name, and you can swipe and see different options underneath your name. Okay, if you keep going across, one of them is going to say more. Click on more, open it up, and one of those options will be Pages News Feed. Okay, so let me just say that again. Go to your business page from the normal blue Facebook app, not your the other app. Look at the options at the top of the screen, the menu options. Swipe across those menu options until you get to the one that says more. And then when you click on more, it'll give you the option for the Pages news feed. It shows you a completely different news feed than if you were looking at it normally. And it's only showing you the pages that you follow so you can interact with people. This is, if you're strategic about your business online, guys, and you go into pages like entrepreneurial pages, people that are gurus in this space, and you go and interact from your business page, it can draw more people to you. It can get more people following you. So, have a play around with that as well and see if you can find it. I know this is a little bit difficult. This is probably not the best live to do from my car. This is the better live to be able to do from my computer when I'm sharing my screen. But hey, you just do what you can do. My husband's laid up with, you should see him. He's got the ice pack around his head, knotted up the top to try to keep the swelling down from his surgery yesterday. So I've got kids. We're at tennis. You do what you got to do. Okay, so I don't know if I can scroll through your comments. So Shuri, I have that in my business page. Your notifications, didn't know I could toggle to my personal profile. Cool. So maybe Cheryl's having some problems finding something. Heroes found something. So you're all navigating, finding something. So well done for helping each other, out. I'll go back to, so MJ said it's on the left-hand side with an Android. It is a box with a small box in the corner that minimizes. Thank you, MJ, for those that are on our Android. Okay. And Matthew, tap on the video. You'll see the top right down arrow. And yeah, there's instructions there from. So for those of you guys that are helping out others with how to navigate that, thanks for your input there. So I'm going to leave that with you today. Thanks for bearing with my my technical difficulties at the beginning of not having any sound. That was obviously the Bluetooth to the car that was interference there. But this is the first time I've actually scheduled a video from home on StreamYard on my computer and actually then picked up StreamYard on my phone and connected in. So we got there in the end. But at this time of this video, it is the weekend for me. It is Saturday morning. For some of you, it will be Friday night. Whatever you are doing this weekend, have an amazing weekend. Make sure you have some downtime and some fun time for yourself. And I'll look forward to seeing all you guys next week for more great training. Those of you that missed our boot camp this week, your breakthrough year boot camp, those of you in the coaching community, go and watch the replays. Go and watch the replays. We dug deep. A lot of people cleared some blocks that they didn't even know that were there. And unless you clear blocks that you've got, whether that's emotionally, financially, beliefs, self-esteem, those kind of things, guys, you'll never really, really be successful when you've got those blocks. And some people just don't know how to clear those blocks. So we did a lot of work on that, as well as diving deep into how do you actually successfully plan for the first 3 months of next year. And I even gave tools and software ideas and stuff like that. So all the replays are now available. So those of you in the coaching community, go back and watch those in Unit 31. Those of you that would like access to that, click the link above. You can still get into the group and get access to every other boot camp that I've ever done, along with that boot camp as well. And this is the last month I'm offering that ever. That is going away at the end of this month. I'm not enabling people to access every other boot camp that I've done, all the replays. Those of you that are already in, you're fine. You're already covered. You'll get access to all of that ongoing. But those of you that don't get access to that this month, you won't be able to access that ever unless you pay for it. Okay. So thank you for joining me today and putting up with all my all my technical challenges. It's always awesome. Oh, I better not do that with my finger because I'm blocking the camera when I go to check your comments. So I will see you guys next week. Have an amazing weekend. Bye.